Yo, what up peeps? Everybody watching on my channel, thank you very much, by the way. On today's video, got a little bit something cool in store. So we have a little pause on the Sylvia real quick. We're waiting on some parts. In the meantime, we're gonna work on the EG hatch. And just to give you a little secret of what we'll be installing on her today, mind the mess. Oh yes, that's gonna allow me to raise the boost. Let's get started. Testing. All right, here comes the line that's gonna feed the meth into the engine bay. Here comes the that's gonna hook up into a source of vacuum so that the meth kit can know how much to throw. Here's the spray nozzle, and here's the pump, all the corresponding wires to get it going. The controller, I still have it installed in the Sylvia, which I'm gonna take off. Got the Honda cooling off because we're gonna need to get our hands in there, and it runs a little warm. But yeah, let's get it going. Let's do it. All right, viewers, so here's the progress so far. We currently ran the what'll give us pressure here, vacuum line, and the feed through the firewall, little grommet that we got going there. Routed it underneath, on top of everything. And since I don't have a glove, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mount the controller about right here somewhere. Then I'll run the feed all the way back here. Find a way to mount this up somehow. And here's the pump. Here's the controller. So it's got two stages. First one will activate it at 10, 12, whatever. Second one will activate it at 15. So here we are. Status update where we currently are. And we got everything routed already. All the lines, all the wiring. I'm going to go ahead and mount it right there since I got no glove box anyways. Anyhow, right now where we're at is we're making the hole on the intake pipe. So that we have, I wanted to kind of stash it on the bottom of the pipe, but because the tank, my reservoir tank, is kind of high, supposedly the nozzle has to be higher than the tank so that it doesn't create a vac or a siphon or whatever. So I'm gonna put it right on the top, and we're gonna use the press to make life simple. So yeah. All right, so here we are. We finalized it. Don't mind my auxiliary fan, I have it plugged on direct. Let's see, dude, give me a test. Hell yeah, dude. And right now I just have some good old distilled water just to kind of clear the line and whatever was left in the pump. Here was the setup. I won't be able to open this portion of my hatch anymore, but there's the pump. And let me show you the way I have it hooked up to the inside. Here's my activation light that lets me know that the pump is armed. And then there's where I have the controller, which will...
That's for your fuel level, Doug.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so this is the level. Because I also have the level gauge. The last thing you want is to run out of meth and run lean, which is here. That lets me know that I'm running low. So, yeah, man, running good. And I got 4 gallons of boost juice. It'll be going in there. I want it on the bottom to be hidden, but the nozzle's got to be higher than the gallon, otherwise it'll create a siphon and it could leak into my intake even when it's off. So wow, man, you can tell, like, when you live in the country, freaking engine bay is always dirty. Oh, also, I didn't record this on the other day. I managed to clock the wastegate and put the boost by gear here, so you always want the shortest line possible to the turbo. And yeah, just more direct, more responsive, more precise. But we're going to empty this out, purge the rest, because we put about 16 ounces in there just to fill up the lines. Purge it all up in there, and then throw some boost juice and send it. Yo, what's up? So here we are, another day. Continuing from putting on the meth kit. By the way, put on the meth kit. It worked just fine. I don't have the adapter to hold up my camera, so I went to go do some test runs, did some tuning, was getting the hang of it. Even bumped into a Mustang. We did a couple of pulls. I mean, I must have done like 30 pulls, tuning that thing, and tragically by the end of the day the clutch went out. It's a 6-puck unsprung, or yeah, I believe so, says up to 300 horsepower, so I guess it just couldn't hold up, man. So here we are at my parents' house. I got my brother with me. We're gonna get a tow rope. We're gonna tow it over here because it's just too much to get the big dually and put the trailer on there, big old gooseneck, and then tow my little hatch over here. So it's only about 8 miles. We're gonna tow it. We're gonna pull it over here. And I got a buddy of mine that lives about 20 miles away. He's got an extra clutch. It's just a stage 1, but it'll get me through until I'm able to buy what I'm thinking, either the ACT or the Comp Stage 5, just to have a little bit more you know, promise on the life of that clutch, because coming up in the next couple of months I'm gonna come across some cash, and there's gonna be a lot of good things that I'm gonna get for that car and for my Sylvia. So just a little vlog to keep everybody in touch with what I'll be doing. And so yeah, man, this is my car right now, the bike. I got the Sylvia under construction and the hatch out of commission, so I think I need to get a daily too. That's a good enough daily for me. But yeah, my brother, we're gonna go in the SI, the 8 gen. He's got a K20 in there. Me. So yeah, we'll be back and I'll try and record the whole thing. So yeah. All right, got the trusty do-rag so I don't get my hair all full of oil. But here we are. Basically, what happened to my Civic is my clutch went out. That's right, I was doing some pulls trying to tune the methanol, and I bought that 6-puck clutch. It says rated up to 300 horsepower, and at 24 pounds of boost, I think I'm somewhere right around that. And like on the 20th pull, it just gave out. I'm talking completely gave out. Like, doesn't matter what gear you put it in, it was just, it left me. So we towed it over here. We're gonna get started on taking off all the necessary parts so that we can get to the tranny. We're not even gonna need to take the motor out. We'll just tilt it, pop it off.
Take off the pipe.
I had an old stage 1 clutch that I'm gonna use in the meantime. Unfortunately, I probably won't be able to boost at all because that clutch won't hold it, but it'll give me the 1 month time that I need before I can afford either the ACT or the Comp 5, because I think that's what's gonna be necessary, the 4-puck, to hold this. But I got a lot of plans, man. I got a lot of plans for this car. Plan number 1 is definitely I need some new tires, because those tires, they don't hook. 2, either a Busy Moto or maybe the Skunk 2 cams. What else? Definitely need an intake. I was thinking about maybe another turbocharger. Definitely need to upgrade the radiator. This is a loaner radiator that we just made fit.
Big.
Too big. And so yeah, anyhow, we're running out of daylight, so we're gonna get started on trying to drop the tranny. Hopefully me and my bro can get it all done before the end of tonight, because tonight's cruise night, and see if I can get maybe some film of some cars and some hangouts the way we do down here in the valley. But yeah, let's just get started. All right, so here we are another day. In case you haven't noticed, I'm laying on my back. Just put on the clutch. Well, I'm trying something different. This pressure plate has 1,800 pounds. The one that I broke had 2,200, but the 6-puck was still in 100% good, so I put the 6-puck in here. And I don't know, before y'all dog me, but that's gonna, I mean, I'm gonna make it work. So it's like 20-30 mile an hour wind, and so excuse me if you can't hear me. I just finished torquing down the pressure plate onto the flywheel, but I wanted to show you all this. We had the ladder on top of the tree there, kind of like anked up on it, and the wind knocked it over clean. There goes the mirror, so that sucked. But anyways, I got a new shell. A buddy of mine that's selling a shell, so within the next weeks or so, what are we today, January the 10th 2020, I should already have it, and the body is clean. Mine, when I bought this shell, was always kind of, I mean, the two-tone paint, clear's gone. It's got that big old bash right there, and then I don't know, the guy must have gone through a damn fence or something. So yeah, it was never really 100%, but it will be. So yeah, so let's just reverse everything. Here's a look at it. Another thing that I noticed is the Dizzy's little seal on the inside went out. So you're under the car, there's like a whole bunch of just mess. Good thing that I noticed it. And I noticed that a nut came off right here, so I gotta put that on. It's got a little bit of a leak. I got a new radiator that I just ordered yesterday because I guess while we were working on the car and we put a little bit of pressure on it, underneath there was like a little notch that just went up and put the small little hole in the radiator. So I mean, I could probably easily just JB it or something, because it's like a pinhole, but no. Oh, and this also broke off. This is not the actual aluminum one, it's that composite whatever the hell material. So we went with good old steel clay, and obviously with the hood it broke. So that wind is just, I don't even know if you can hear me, but I'm gonna finish up this clutch install. So yeah, let's just finish, put it on, take it for a drive, and see what happens. Alright, so here we are. We just finished, bolted everything up. I'm letting the car kind of warm up a little bit, running rich until it warms up. But the first thing I can tell you is the clutch is already super soft. Like, I think the other one was 2,200 pounds and this one's like, I don't know, 1,800 or something, and you can tell right off the bat. But yeah, my pants are super dirty, so I'm sitting on a trash bag and I took off my shirt. I'm gonna go around the block real quick. I didn't get to film the last part of it because it was just me on my own. I couldn't hold the camera and do it, and hold the camera and record. But so far it seems to be doing pretty good. I mean, it's moving on its own. I think I just might take it home. I have to leave my bike here, but I'm gonna take it. Fuck it. If I get stranded, oh well. Got the tow truck. Alright, here we go. It's so funny, like the clutch is so much softer. It's like day and night. Day and night. And I guess once you're so used to pressing it, or maybe my left leg's like already worked out from it and all that, but it's so soft. So I guess this concludes the video. I'm headed back to my crib. I'm gonna park it, use it only when I have to, and use the bike for the most part. But anyhow, I'm getting a new clutch, but that's not gonna be till about a month. I already got a new radiator that comes in a couple of days, so I almost didn't want to leave it or take it, but my parents' house is out here in the country and we don't have a shed to fully cover it, and it gets full of dirt, motor's all dirty, everything just gets so dirty. So I'm gonna take it home, and I need somebody to bring me back so I can come back on my bike. But that concludes the video. I feel weird driving around my shirt, sitting on a trash bag, but F it. But yeah, so far so good. Seems to be doing pretty good. So thank you very much for watching. Just another vlog. And until the next time.